Here we go. Right, so we have Andy has joined us today. We're going to have a wee bit of discussion about the journey Andy's been on and transforming his health, his habits. And I've been working with Andy for, I think it's been maybe the past 9 months or something like that now. Is that
about
Andy?
10 months, I think. Yeah.
Something like that. And the cool thing is, we haven't done any kind of overhauls or anything like that. This has been a gradual, habit building transformation. And it's the longest that Andy's now turned 40, and it's the longest that he has ever, sustained a health kick, stayed consistent for this length of time with his exercise, with better eating. And it's all become automatic for him now, which is what I try and encourage most people to try and change their habits in a way that it becomes just something that you do so that you sustain your results for life. And Andy's a busy guy. He's own business, Andy, don't you? You're self-employed.
No. I work for an insurance company. I do a lot of inspections.
Oh, right, okay. Right, sweet. And he's got kids and a family and stuff to support. So we've not done anything, like unsustainable. It's all been in a way where we have built fitness into Andy's life without it taking over. So Andy, let's have a little discussion about where it started and then how you've progressed up until now. Before you discovered what I do, the coaching program that I run, what made you decide that you wanted to start making changes? How did you feel before you got in touch and started coaching with me?
It was one of the ones, back in my 20s, used to do a bit of training, and then the usual kids come along, life gets a bit hectic, a bit busy, and then I'd have a wee notion now and then, maybe, attempt a 6-week plan, an 8-week plan. But the usual happens, you end up, you fall off the wagon and you just sack the whole thing, and then you maybe leave it months before I tried something else, sometimes even longer. And I felt, my fitness, I do a lot of snowboarding. I could feel it, every year I was going away, I could feel, my fitness going a bit. And I just thought, what, coming up for 40, I had to make a decision, so we see it as a fork in the road and decide which road I'm going to go down. So yeah, I felt I had to make the change, mate, and that's why I got involved.
Great, and it's definitely paid off. So
definitely.
When you made the decision to get started, because I feel that that's probably the hardest part for most folk, not actually progressing on the journey, but just making that leap to reach out and say, right, I'm going to invest in a coach and I'm going to get some real help with this. So that's quite a daunting period, that decision making process, even for me, when I'm investing in something new in a coach and I'm going to reach out to get help with something and take it a lot more seriously. It's quite a daunting process. So what was the, if any at all, apprehensions that were going through your mind during that period?
I suppose you've always got that, I always had that mindset, I can do this myself, and I'd always been self-motivated before. But like I say, I'd been following you on Facebook for a while, and it appealed to me, the way you went about things, the way the program went. It was more about permanent change and habit building, and that's really what appealed to me, rather than let's do chicken and press ups for 10 weeks.
Chicken and broccoli.
Chicken and broccoli, aye, chicken and rice. So it just, I just had to go for it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, when you actually got started, how did you find it? I know you've mentioned a little bit about the habit building process and that, but like when you were thinking, I can do this on my own, and you had those apprehensions of what it was going to be worth actually investing in getting some coaching. How did your opinion change when you actually got started on the journey?
Straight away, I knew it was something different. The pace, it was good. It was small steps, building blocks, and just building on what you were doing. And it felt more permanent. It felt like it was actual permanent change rather than quick results. It was a case of just picking away with it and building up each week. And it felt like small permanent change rather than fast temporary change. So that was a big difference,
And that's so common now, isn't it? Like with a lot of plans or diets and stuff like that, even with an exercise plan, because there's a lot of programs out there that's, for somebody who's just getting started with something new, it's probably too much and lead somebody to crash and burn. And diet plans have it's usually the complete opposite from where somebody's currently starting. So which it almost it encourages you to try and overhaul everything in week one. And what we don't realize is having a really healthy diet and really disciplined, there's about 100 different habits in there at once, and it takes a long time to create one new habit. So it's and we need to understand this isn't a race, it's not a sprint. We need to kind of almost build up the tolerance to that change with all these new habits, and that takes time,
rather than jump to the finished product in the space of a week.
Yeah. And we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that to see fast progress and start feeling better. We can actually start feeling a lot healthier, a lot more energetic, and a lot fitter within the space of a few weeks, couple of months, just by making small changes, as long as we're consistent with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quite right. So, what are the specific results that you've seen, you've achieved, you've progressed to over the period that you've been working with me?
Well, lost a wee bit of weight, put a lot of muscle on, a lot stronger. My fitness is in a place it's not been for over a decade. I'm away. I was away snowboarding in Japan here. It's a trip I've always wanted to do. I'm climbing. I've joined the mountaineering club. I'm climbing Monroe's. It's night and day, absolute night and day. So yeah, the whole lot, fitness, been a bit of muscle, confidence, even the effect on the family. It's rubbing off on the kids. They're eating better and copying Daddy's workouts and that kind of thing. So, just the whole package, mate. It's night and day for where I was, eh?
Nice. And what's the impact that you would say that these results have had on your life? How is the overall life quality better as a result of achieving this?
Absolutely. It's much better. I mean, I suppose I can describe it I feel like I was on a kind of slow downward spiral, but now I feel like I'm on an upward spiral, and I feel like I'm progressing, and I'm just looking forward to the future. Keep it going. So
nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I love that, and I love it when working with yourself and a lot of the other guys in the program, when we get to this stage, and I hear the same thing from a lot of the other guys, talking about, I'm looking forward to the future. I'm thinking of what I've achieved so far, and what I'm going to be like another 10 months down the line, another 12 months down the line after that, and thinking, ahead to when I'm 50, 60 years old. That's a long time, but I think that's an important thing. It's a long road, and every healthy meal we eat, every workout we do is just another investment in that health bank account, and it all grows into, I was going to say a finished product, but it's never really a finished product, but we keep getting better.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like the programs, gives you a bag of tools, and then it's almost like passing your driving test, once you get through it, and then you're going on to learn and keep progressing and just trying to continually improve,
Yeah, and it's giving you those tools, the skills that you need to sustain this and consistently grow and progress.
Yep. And it lets you analyse yourself as well and see where you need to improve, and you can keep coming back and working at that. And
nice one. Perfect, man. Perfect. Right, Andy, last question, mate. So for anybody who's watching this video right now and they're in the position that you were in 10 months ago, what advice would you give them just now?
My advice would be, if you're thinking about it, don't think about it anymore. Just go do it, and you'll not regret it. It is different from these, short exercise programs. 6 week, 8 week, 10 week. It takes a bit of time, but the improvements are fantastic, and it is permanent. And you'll feel your mindset change as well. I feel a completely different man in 10 months. Completely different man. So if you're thinking about it, go for it. You'll not regret it.
Perfect. Perfect. Andy, thanks very, very much for
No
this
worries,
time,
mate.
mate. I really, really appreciate it. It's been
No problem.
it's been a pleasure working and supporting you over this journey.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much
Thanks
for
very
coming
much
on the
again.
call.